free. If you want to see an additional 5-minute preview of this next Ultra Vegito episode for free, just sign up to my manga newsletter, mangaletter.com, using the links in the description or pinned comment, and simply enter an active email and your name, and it will be with you instantly after for free. So make sure to check your spam, junk, or other folder if you don't see it. This is a treat for every one of you who cannot afford the Patreon, so enjoy.
Now, who would this be? His hair and age indicates he is Son Goku. But that cannot be. Son Goku is not on the menu just yet.
And as Dante would finally appear with his grand stature, his face would appear confused with the sight in front. As looking down at Bardock, he would further inquire,
"Tell me, who are you? An imposter? Son Goku's power level would be far higher." "Is that so? At least it seems you know of my son. Respect for his power is respect for my family name. So I'll take that as a compliment." Son!
But now even more confused, Dante would stand questioning,
"Lord Lucif did not mention this. Could the Lordship not have known? Either way, your death will serve as a fine gift." "My death? Yeah, right. You demons all talk the same, with nothing to back it up. I guess it's time I show you exactly where Kakarot got his power from."
As Bardock, now calmly playing with the back of his bandana, would duck his head down, before swiftly removing it and finally revealing...
"Remember this face, demon. It'll be as close as you ever get to my son."
As now staring forward with his yellow Ikari eyes beaming, the Saiyan from an alternate timeline where he mastered forms and techniques unlike any other would be ready to bear it all on the line. But peering closer at Bardock on hearing his proclamation, Dante would just say,
"Good. It was Lord Lucif's wish to kill him personally anyway."
As suddenly done with the conversation, Bardock would instinctively throw an energy beam on the mention of his son's impending death. But with the guard's insurmountable gap in ability, he would immediately just vanish. But as he would appear elsewhere, surprise would come over him again. As right there to meet him would be Bardock, who appears just where he would be, his fist clenched and locked in too. To ultimately still be caught perfectly in the tight grip of Dante's palm. But regardless, Bardock would just be smiling, his Saiyan nature coming through as he would compliment the guard saying, "Not bad. Not bad at all. Even the old king used to get caught out by that. Next time I see him, I'll be sure to rub it in that even a sorry creature like you knew how to counter it." And after a pushback into the distance from Dante, The Saiyan would go again, flying forward undeterred, his gleaming yellow eyes fixated on the demonic guard. But as he would swing his leg completely around with conviction, it would land on deaf ears once more, blocked simply by a casual raise of Dante's forearm, causing Bardock to instantly maneuver quickly, jumping back and then shooting back forward. This time missing his straight punch as Dante would just move to the side.
Nice move, but
leaving Bardock to power up in his spare hand a concentration of energy before
try this!
Unleashing from his left hand a powerful blast, not unlike the one he would have launched at Frieza in the original timeline, seemingly enveloping Dante's entire body. But unfortunately, just as it was against Frieza, it would be just as futile here, as appearing right behind him, the shadowy presence of the guard would emerge. But as the guard would punch down, surprisingly, he too would miss entirely. As now seen moving back, the completely untouched Bardock would move high up into the trees, placing a foot onto one of the trunks before using it to blast off with extra velocity, coming right down at an angle towards the standing still guard.
Enough of this! Time to show you the true difference in our power.
But despite standing in more or less the same position, Dante would seemingly be ready to put in effort now.
What is going on here? What is this power?
But it would only be when we would peer closer at the Royal Guard's now animated face that his reaction would be clear, and it would no longer be one of pure comfort like previously.
Tell me what you think now!
As finally emerging with his hair spiked up and golden with a hint of green, his eyes still maintaining the Ikari yellow, along with bright lightning of the same color, as well as a faint glow of an MUI aura. In this form, only ever seen once before in the Dragon Ball Super VE series, Supreme Instinct Bardock would be born. And if you want more, the next video is already up live on my Patreon right now for over 4,500 plus incredible patrons who are getting early access episodes for life, as well as actively seeing hidden Ultra Vegito content. And if you want that too, head to my Patreon to see the full next video and see just what insane turn of events happens next in yet another very long episode. So join now and talk to me. Links are in the description and pinned comment.